I just made $25,700 in 40 hours, and all I did was send out 5 emails over the course of 2 days following my 48-hour flash sale framework. Want to see exactly how I did it? Of course you do. In this video, I'm going to show you every single promo email that I sent, the stats on each one, and I'll tell you how you can get your hands on 3 different promotion frameworks that you can follow to boost your email income all year long. Now, before we dive in and start dissecting every single email in the campaign, there is something you have to understand first. In order for any email promotion to be successful, you have to have a good and compelling reason why. That is the very first step of any email campaign. More specifically, you must be able to answer the question, why are you running this promotion or sale? And if you are limiting it, why is it limited? This is key to selling easily and running a successful campaign. As I like to say, give it a reason why, and it's more likely to fly. And you might be wondering why? Well, because giving a reason for a discount or a special offer makes it more exciting and believable. That is key to your customer. So the reason why I ran this 48-hour flash sale was my birthday, but not just any birthday. It was my 40th birthday. And to celebrate, I decided to run a 40% off sale on all of my mini courses and challenges for 40 hours only. But it gets even better because I also use this milestone birthday as an opportunity to completely revamp my brand, complete with an entirely new website. So running a 40% off sale for 40 hours was a fun way to not only celebrate my birthday, but to also celebrate the reveal of my brand new website and drive even more traffic to that new site. Fun, right? It's a double whammy. Now, the next thing you need to understand about this promotion is that a 48-hour flash sale like this typically works best for lower ticket offers, about $100 and under. And that's because the nature of the sale really encourages impulsivity and fast action. So the lower price the offer, the more likely people are to, not think about it too long and just act on it. So 3 of my offers on my website fell into this category, and then 2 of them were about double that amount. So keep in mind that these are the regular prices people were seeing before the 40% off discount was applied. All right, now that you have some context and the reason why I ran this campaign, are you ready to see the emails that I sent as part of this campaign? Email number 1. Okay, so the very first email you send in any campaign usually gets the most engagement in terms of both opens and clicks. So you always want to make sure that first email counts. And this promotion was absolutely no exception. You can see here that we have a 2.5% CTR. We kept this email really, really short, only focusing on the big thing, which of course was my brand website reveal and that special 40% off promotion. Now, because this email was pretty image heavy, probably the most image heavy email we've ever sent, by the way. So we were really wondering if this would work, if my readers would be as engaged with this email. Now, you might be wondering, why did you change it up? It wasn't because we just wanted to visually reveal our new brand, but we also wanted to use a lot of heavy promotional language in the email that would typically hurt our inbox placement, things like promotion and discount. So by including those words instead in the images, we hope that it would actually increase our chances of inboxing, and I think it worked pretty well. Of course, I wouldn't do this for every single email I send, but when you have a big announcement or a promotion and you really just want to come out the gate and use that sale language, it works really well. All right, now for email 2, and in this email, we basically communicated the exact same thing as email 1, but instead of doing it through a lot of imagery and big, bold headlines, we did it more in, my traditional long, more, text heavy format. And then in the PS line, we also added a little bit of social proof, which of course is always a really great idea when you're running promotions. And you can see that the open rate and the CTR went down considerably in this email compared to email 1. And that's because a lot of people already knew what the fuss was about. They've already read what was inside. And this is why your first email is really so important. All right, let's move on to day 2 of the campaign with email number 3. We made this one super short. It's what I call call a click magnet email. And this time we included a fun GIF with 40% off ends tonight. Again, this was just a clever way of avoiding using those promotional words in the email text itself. And we just have one hyperlink, one button, and then a PS line that reminds them that the offer disappears tonight. And that is it. So simple, so easy, really, for those scanners who we just want to make sure don't miss this. And you can see we have a pretty similar CTR to email number 2. Now, for the second email we sent out on day 2, email number 4. Now here we decided to go back to the longer form storytelling type of email. These are the emails that I'm most known for. And honestly, most of my promotions include longer emails like this, but it's really fun to sort of mix it up and test different lengths. Now, a 48-hour flash sale promo though is entirely different because remember, the point is to get people to act fast, not necessarily to build trust or speak to pain points or even to promise a transformation, especially because this promotion wasn't for one particular program. It was a discount on all of my mini courses and challenges. So in this scenario, I think shorter emails do work better to inspire action, which is why I mainly did shorter emails inside this campaign. However, I still wanted to include at least one longer storytelling email because this sale and rebrand really did mean a lot to me. It signified a big evolution in my life and business, and even if this email didn't bring in as many sales as I wanted it to, I really wanted to share what this new era meant for me. So in this entire email, we only included just one hyperlink to my main website, and then one hyperlink to my programs page, and then a button. Now, of course, we did still get a few clicks here, but this by far is the lowest CTR out of all of our emails, and not surprisingly. But those people who did click were highly engaged and should not be discounted. And then we ended the promotion with one final email, email number 5. So this is just my classic last call email. Only a few hours left to claim this discount. You can see here, I just listed out each mini course and challenge. I slashed out the original price. I included the new price at 40% off. I linked to the programs page at the end, and that is it. Now, our CTR on this email jumped up a tiny bit from email number 4, but at this point, you really can expect the CTR to be the lowest of the entire campaign, but the sales to be the highest. Because at this point, we're so clear, it's not a blind CTA. People know exactly what's on the other side, and they know time is running out. So probably pretty much everyone who clicked on that page became a buyer, or at least a high percentage of those people. So there you have it, my 40-hour flash sale, email by email. Try it out sometime. Let me know how it goes for you. Now, while this wasn't as big as my regular promotions, it was fast, it was simple, and it was a really effective way to get a cash flow injection with minimal work. Now, just remember, in order to make your own 48-hour flash sale or any campaign as successful as possible, you need to make it believable in the minds of your audience. And how do you do that? Yes, by giving them a reason why. And because I need to make some money is not a good reason. I know it sounds simple enough, yet so many marketers forget this one thing, or they just don't take the time to plan their email marketing calendar in advance. Lucky for you, that is exactly what my 365-day inbox income mini course helps you do. For just $27, I will help you map out an entire year of emails to send to your list, including over 279 reasons you can use for your email campaigns, plus 3 of my promotion frameworks, including the one I just shared with you. And it will even help you come up with unlimited ideas for content emails that you can send to your email list between your launches and promotions to build trust and create rapport with your audience. Now, this is the lowest price program I offer by a long shot, and it might be my most popular one too. In fact, take a look at this message I received from one of my mastermind members just 2 weeks ago. In case you need another message like this today, $27 out, $12,000 in. This is what happens when you implement. I bought your $27 email course last summer and applied it for Black Friday. It was tactical, punchy, and exactly what I needed to light a fire under my campaign. I applied the strategies immediately. Within 48 hours, I had booked multiple calls. One of those calls turned into a $12,000 client for my mastermind. You teach email like a weapon. And if anyone is sitting on your materials and not using them, they are sitting on untapped revenue. This wasn't about clever copy. It was about timing, relevance, and the confidence to act fast. That course paid for itself 444 times over. That was one of the reasons I couldn't wait to join Rain. Alex, you're the real deal. I love getting messages like that. And if you want to check out this program for yourself, go ahead and click the link in the description box below. And before you go, give me a thumbs up if you found this video helpful. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want more show, don't tell marketing tips like this. And if you want to see another email marketing tutorial like this, make sure to check out this video from me next, where I share how I made over $35,000 from one email. I'll go through the entire email and break it down for you line by line. I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Until then, I'm Alex. Ciao for now. All right, guys, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to check out the next one from me right here. And you can click right here to get a free gift. This one email made me $35,342, and it wasn't even a sales email. In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly why this email worked line by line. So if you wanna get better at writing emails that sell, this is for you. Keep watching.